Right, I'm just going to go make myself a cup of coffee. Got a few bits turned on here, you can see. That's turned on, that's turned on, that's turned on, and K meter, K2 meter. If I'm fine radio, might do a little ghost box, don't know yet. So it goes. I just really want to do more of a quiet session. See if we pick up anything, if anything. Right, back in a minute. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee. Oh, and I've got a little ball turned on as well. cold. Don't want to turn the heating on because otherwise it might interact. Or it might kind of interfere with any audio we might get. Jaws are bloody jammed up. Can't seem to find my do a spot on this. Oh no. Try to find my Sandium ghost box, but I can't seem to find it. Don't know where the hell it is. Somewhere near. Where my Sandium's gone? Oh, there it is. Has it got any battery in it though? Right, battery flat. Well, I've got some new batteries somewhere. I can get this battery out. So there seems to be one which is like stuck all the time. Don't know what ones are going to work. I always tend to like put bloody dead batteries in with new batteries, you know, and I still keep seeming to do that. So when I want a battery, I can never find a working battery, so I've got to go through about 20 batteries, find out what one's the working batteries. Right, so little bit of update on what's been going on in here. I'm not saying it's been like, you know, crazy paranormal kind of stuff, but about 4 or 5 nights ago, I was laying here in bed and I was just about falling asleep, and I'll tell you, I swear I heard a male voice, and it seemed like it was more over in the corner here. So I thought, you know, he only said like one word. I thought, oh, okay. I didn't kind of like reply to it or anything. I just like laid here and listened. And I was looking at DVR, you know, I've still got like 4 cameras working on there. Main one was the bedroom one, which still works luckily. I was watching the DVR and I saw like an orb fly over from this particular area, where the DVR was and where the sound of that male voice was. And you know, I just lay there for a while and I fell asleep. And no, I do get up a couple of times during the night because I need to go to the old bathroom. Sometimes you hear them getting up and banging around at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So you know, I do get woken up a few times during the night. Now, let's say that's about 4 or 5 nights ago, yeah. Now, a couple of nights ago, which was Friday night, the same thing kind of happened, I can't remember what time it was. It's like, early mid-morning, 2-3 o'clock time on both occasions. And I'm just laying there. I'm just about like getting ready to fall asleep. And this time I heard a female, and that's a cat meowing. No, you've been fed. You can go away. And I heard a female, and again, it's like one word, and I don't know what she said, but she said something. So last night I dug out one of my audio recorders, which I want to get, which is over here. And I tried to do like a little EVP session. Now this one, you speak in it and it stops. It's like voice activated. And I've done one little quick EVP, well, I've done a couple of little EVPs on it. And it seemed like just as it stops recording my voice, it's actually picking up like another voice behind it. I deleted them, so it wasn't really nothing like spectacular, but I'm going to start using this a little bit more. And I'm going to try to explain to the spirits that they need to actually talk into the red light that flickers on here to actually record something. But I will use a different recorder as well, maybe later. But we're not going to do any EVP recordings tonight. We might do a little ghost box. I don't know yet. At the moment, I'm trying to recharge this battery in here. This is a night vision camera. It's got a memory stick in there. It's got 2 memory cards actually put in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this beside me, and anytime I hear some noises, I'm going to try to turn the camera on and record it. But the only thing is I've got to be quick for it to turn on, and then quick enough to put it on infrared, night vision, to catch anything. I have seen a few light anomalies flying around, but that doesn't really mean nothing, because like the light anomalies I've seen could be dust, could be fabric, fibre. I'm not seeing anything major crazy going on in here at the moment. But as I say, I've had a few voices go on in here a couple of times. But that's it really. Now, I'm not going to be doing this, constantly every night, kind of thing. I'm going to do it as and when I want to do it, kind of like build it up slowly and see what happens. Now, that camera I showed you just now, it's got Wi-Fi on it. And I was watching the video, which is a camera practically the same model as that, but different manufacturer name. And I was watching the video on how to get connected to Wi-Fi. This doesn't connect to Wi-Fi at all. I don't know what's wrong with it. I pushed the button saying connect to Wi-Fi. I try to connect it to my phone, and it doesn't want to do it. So I'm thinking about buying another one, a new one, which has an extended microphone, another kind of I think it's got an external kind of lens on it as well. You can add on an external LED as well. Although the one I was looking at has got a built-in LED at the side. It's about £140. So I'm actually in a process of saving up for that at the moment. I can't buy it straight away because I just don't have the money for it. But I will hopefully try and get one, because I want to try to do I don't know if it will even work, to be honest, but I want to try and do it so I can stream it onto the computer when I'm actually walking around in the room via Wi-Fi, if possible. If it ain't possible, then I don't know how to do it. But I probably will get another one because I want to get a decent one for when I do at school. So, you know, I say it's like got a built-in kind of like flashlight right there. And then you can add like an external one on the side. You can add an external microphone as well. It comes with like, I think, another kind of like filter lens kind of thing. And it's got night vision on it. It's got one of those features where, you know, like anti-shake feature. What else has got on it? Wi-Fi. And a couple of features I can't remember, but I was thinking about buying it anyway later on. So this one does have actually Wi-Fi built into it, but I just can't get the damn thing to work. You know, there's a program called iSmart. Let me try something else. Hold on a minute. Will you go away, cat? No, it just says unable to connect the camera successfully, so I don't know what's causing the issue with it not connecting, but it doesn't want to connect. So that's why I'm going to probably buy another one later, and so I can at least try and get a Wi-Fi camera that might hopefully connect to the internet. If not, I know it will connect to the phone. This one should actually connect to the phone, but it's not doing it. So the only thing is this one is only Wi-Fi, doesn't have Bluetooth. The one I was thinking about getting's got Wi-Fi on, but I don't think it's got Bluetooth either. So, you know, if I buy it and it doesn't connect to the phone or anything like that, then I'll just go and like send it back. But I want to get another camera, say, for when I do at school. Yeah, let's see how it goes, I suppose. I'll turn that off. So now we're going to sit here for about 10-15 minutes, just, you know, peace and quiet, see what we can pick up, if anything. I'll turn the light off. Maybe you might do a quick ghost box later as well, before we finish. I've got two TVs on, so that's why it's kind of brighter in here. I've got me both 43-inch TVs on me Roku one and my smart one. I have got another 43-inch TV, what's it called? Android TV, but I'll put it back in the box, and that's in there as a spare. So, yeah. See how it goes. So I've seen like anomalies flying around, but I think that's just dust actually. There's anyone around? Can you try setting off my DC box or manipulate the K2 meter or the EDI? As soon as I said it, K2 meter, it flashed once, but that don't really mean nothing. Unless it started going, you know, ballistic, then, you know, I could turn around and say, well, no, something paranormal is doing it, but even if it goes ballistic, it doesn't mean it's a spirit. Anybody about? I've also got a Bluetooth speaker which I bought the other week. I can't remember how much it was, probably about 20, something like that, about 20 quid, no, 30 quid. I was trying to get it connected to the TV, my Roku one, but it wasn't compatible. So I tried it with the smart one, again not compatible. So I was thinking of like sending it back, but I did find out that it was compatible with my mobile, so I could turn it on and turn the Bluetooth speaker on my phone, connected to the Bluetooth speaker itself, and I can run apps through it, some of the Ghost apps. But the volume isn't that brilliantly loud. Got a weird headache, like one of those fuzzy kind of headaches. I don't know what's wrong with me actually lately. I know I've been suffering with a lot of stress and anxiety and depression and headaches and all that kind of stuff here. And I do want to get back into the paranormal, but a couple of times I've wanted to do it, I don't want to do it. It feels like being afraid of doing it for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like tonight, for instance. Yeah, I decided I was going to do a quick one. Maybe half hour or so. But I wanted to do one the other night, and I was just about going to get everything set up, and then as I went onto the internet to get the stream sorted out, I just felt like, no, I can't do it. I shouldn't do it. I felt like if something like bad was going to happen, so I decided I wasn't going to do it. Now tonight, I did say I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it. And even now, I feel like something might happen. I don't want anything negative to happen. I feel like a bit. It's hard to explain really. I feel kind of like a little bit afraid of like starting up paranormal again. A bit weird saying that, but it's like when you go out for your first camping trip or something, you feel afraid in case of all things screw up or someone might come along and attack you and rob you or beat you up or kill you or something. You get all those weird, stupid thoughts in your brain, and that's how I feel sometimes. I think it's down to the stress, actually. Oh, I'll tell you what else I've got, which I'm charging up at the moment. Got one of these little cameras here, which you always sent me. So I'm charging that up at the moment. Now, I don't know when it's turned on and turned off. That's the only problem. Oh, I know it's charging up at the moment. Wait a minute now. My phone just went onto YouTube and started streaming animals for some reason. That's a bit weird. Yeah, it started streaming a bloody video about a dog. So I'm trying to get that sorted out. And if I'm getting that sorted out and put like a small memory card in, what I'm thinking about doing is like going outside one night and putting it up on the wall and just letting it record. Because we've been getting a few fly tippers around here lately. And I'm not saying we're going to, kind of like capture any kind of like proof of anyone like, kind of like fly tipping. But, it's not so much for the fly tipping. I thought I'd just like connect one up and have it, like kind of recording that side. Now, I don't know how they record. I don't know if they record like just motion or it's like a constant record. I know I had one in the past and it was more like motion detecting. I think this one might be Motion. I don't know, but I don't know how long the batteries last on them. And that one's been charged up for about an hour. So probably what I might do is like leave it charging overnight, and then tomorrow night just stick it up outside on the wall, and have it recording, and go out like in the the next morning and pick it up and see if it recorded anything. So I don't know how you actually use those damn things. I don't know how to turn them on. I don't know how to press record on them. And I'm not leaving like a camcorder out there, because the highlight will probably give it away. No, I did bring back home the small camera for which I bought Ron. There's videos on it, but they're all corrupted, so I can't actually play back the recorded files. And for some reason, it just does not want to turn on. Water did get into it somehow, and it's rusted where the batteries are. So that's probably why it's not actually recording and turning on. So I might try and buy another cheap one and stick up there next time I go up there. I did say I will probably get another one, but I said, don't know when. But I'm not flying it away just in case I can repair it. I keep losing all my memory cards as well. I like about 6 memory cards in this little tin here. I've got one. Actually, there's one behind me, but that's only like a 2 gig on. Got like 2 cards in there, but there's no memory cards in them. It's just like the little adapters. That's another thing, I need to buy some more memory cards. Also, I need them for my cameras when I take them to that school. I need to buy some more batteries and battery chargers. I'm not hearing or seeing anything at the moment. I don't actually feel anything in here, to be honest with you, right now. I know I did say what I might do one night is like have a stream running overnight. But the only thing is it has to be recording the mirror. I can't get the DVRs connected onto the PC for some reason. I used to be able to get them connected, but they just don't want to connect anymore. And I do want to get another DVR system. It's just costing too much money to do this stuff, I know I've got 4 cameras running at the moment, and I could have like the webcam facing it, but you're not really going to see much on them because the screens are going to be like so small. It's going to be like kind of a pointless having it turned on. I tried different software trying to get the cameras connected because it's like not Wi-Fi and it's like just normal wired one. It is going to be impossible to get them connected. So I was looking on Amazon, for the Wi-Fi one with the the cameras with the actual antennas on. But then doing it that way, I'm going to need bloody God knows how much extension cable and extension plugs and whatnot. It's going to be cost me a hell of a lot of electricity, which I don't really want to be doing. So I was thinking like buying a 4-camera one, one for the living room, one for the kitchen, one for the hallway, and one in here. And have them all running Wi-Fi. But again, decent ones, you're talking about 300 quid. And I ain't got that kind of money, as it is when if I do buy another one of these little cameras, Wi-Fi one. That's going to cost me about 150 quid. All right, hologram show. How's it going? I don't think I run the ghost box as in the Samsung radio. I might put an app on and have it running through the Bluetooth speaker. So that way you'll leave it more better that way. I don't know what. I don't know what app to run. That's the only problem. Could probably run oops. No, I don't think that thing's going to work. Let's move my coffee out of the way before I knock that flying. Okay, so that's not working for some reason. Is it plugged in? All these bloody cables are so knotted up. Didn't say Bluetooth connected, did it? Turn on. No, it's not connecting.
Bluetooth mode.
There we go.
Bluetooth connected.
Let's see what we can run for a while. I was thinking of that one I don't really like. We can give it a go, I suppose, if we can find it. I did run be quiet, you've been fucking fed. I did run Ghost Tube on it the other night, but I wouldn't really get much off it. Not ain't on this one either. What's that app that I always kept saying I never liked? Can't remember. Yeah, electric's gone up. I'm paying about 20, 25 a week, depending. And I don't even use that much electricity, but I'm still paying that much. I don't know if the voice was outside or not, to be honest with You're standing more right beside me, but I'm thinking if it was outside, I would have heard more than one voice, one word. Why that fucking program I used to keep saying it was shit all the time? Can't see it on my app, on my phone. Let's go into Ghostbox. Do a search. There's going to be fucking hundreds. That's a necrophonic. Oh, fuck, am I paying for that again? No way. I thought I had it installed on this phone, but I haven't got it on this phone. Could be on my other phone, but my other phone's not charged up. There's no way I'm paying for that again. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those Ring doorbell things. No, it's all cost again, isn't it, really? Oh, there's so many things I wouldn't mind getting. But it's more kind of like one of those, what's that word I'm trying to think of? No, you think you want it, but you don't really need it because it's not really essential, is it, really? Like, I could say, well, I need another phone, kind of thing. And get the phone and play around with it for about a week. Then throw it to one side, not play the damn thing again, It's just one of those, like, situations, like, you think you want something, you don't really need it. It's not really essential. I've got like about 5 phones, kind of thing. And this is the only one that's charged up at the moment. The other 4 ain't even bloody charged up. Most of my apps is on that other phone, which ain't charged up, would you believe? So there's nothing really on there I can run. Right, Ghost Talker. Place it down on a flat surface. Calibrating. Actually, I don't know. It's connected to
self. Concentrate. Refuse. Enter.
Right. So that is me picking it up. So it's actually going through the speaker anyway. Are there any spirits around who can manipulate your software? Say hello.
Ask.
Ask. Well, I just asked you. I'm asking.
Home.
Home. Are you here at my home?
Drama.
No, thank you. I don't want none of that. That's what closed my channel down to all that shit.
Angel.
Is there an angel here? What's the name of the angel?
Close.
Close. So really, some of these just like spit out random words. It doesn't even make any sense. You're paying for applications which you think work, but they don't work. You know,
Number.
if you hear something like
Sister.
sister, like actually, I was going to ring my sister, funny enough, tomorrow, but I don't think I will.
True.
Sister, true. So with these applications, right, you know, you might see people use them and like they might get some kind of response from them. But when I get them, I might also get some response from them. But after a little while, they just don't fucking work, do they really? No, it's just like
Argue.
argue. I can argue about it, yeah, if you want to argue. You're just spending money on shit, really, aren't you? You know. It's like even with like physical radios, you know, you go out and buy like a ghost box. You know, you might get some really crazy, you know, interaction with them. But, you know, do spirits really want to communicate with you constantly through a ghost box? No, I don't think all after these application ones work, to be honest with you. They might seem to be working. You know, might get a reasonable response out, you know, out of a particular application once or twice, but then that's it. You know, it's like dead. Don't get no more, you know, you don't just get any more kind of communication from them. That's why I don't like spending, you know, too much money on them. Like,
Drink.
yeah, I'm drinking my coffee. Do I need to keep drinking to give you energy? That's why I don't like spending a lot of money on an application, you know, like the one I just said I thought I had on this phone.
Warning.
Ooh, what are you warning me for? Who's warning me? So it just spits out random fucking words.
Refuse.
Refuse.
Reply. Would. Death. Choice. Sharon. Sad. Dead. Dislike. Serious.
That's because I'm
Pray. Indicate. Attempt. Beyond.
It's just
Wish.
spit out random words.
Public.
I got a message. I didn't know what a message. That's 12. What one was I going to download? Yeah, Necrophonic. I think they've dropped the price down, but I still want like £9 for it. I'm not going to buy it again when I've got it on another fucking phone somewhere. No, I don't watch most Haunted much. I've been watching Kindred Spirits, and Sack's got that new one, hasn't he? He's got that like the Haunted Homes one, where he's going around helping, you know, haunted houses. Well, he ain't. He's always like sitting in his fucking house, you know, on the computer, like, you know, with his camera, and like he's talking to the group through, you know, like live streaming and all that shit, you know. But yeah, I've been watching them over the last few days, you know, Kindred Spirits and that. So I bought myself like when my TV went down, although it's insured, I sent it away to get it repaired, but I still wanted another TV, you know, kind of thing. So I bought myself an Android TV. And then I got a notification from the engineer saying it's not repairable, you know, your insurance company's going to allow you to get a new free TV, you know, because you're disabled. So they, like my insurance company said, like, you know, pick a TV, you know, and like, we'll stick the insurance on the old TV onto this new TV. So that's what I've done. And I've got myself a Roku TV, and I've been downloading, you know, or trying to download these applications where you get to watch, you know, free TV, you know, worldwide. But there wasn't really much on the Roku one, because I had the Amstrad, well, not the Amstrad, I had the Android one in here for a couple of days before I got my new Roku one from the insurance company. And when the Roku one came through, I took the Android one out of here and put it back in a box, and it's in the living room, you know, it's still brand new practically, because I've only had it about 2 weeks. I've only used it like for 2 days, you know, kind of thing. So I stuck that back into the box, and I thought, like, you know, the other TV I've got here is a smart TV, and the Roku record, well, it kind of records, but it doesn't record to the hard drive properly. You have to press like the play pause button for it to record that one program, what you're watching. You can't actually watch another program while it's recording. And same with like my smart one, which I've got, you know, what I'm looking at right now, my smart TV. You can record on it, but you can't watch another program while it's recording. Not that I can figure out anyway. And I kind of have 3 43-inch TVs in here. So the Android one is in the living room, and I thought, well, you know, I still want to muck around with the Android. So I bought myself like a cheap Android box and stuck it onto the smart TV. And I've been downloading a load of files on there, you know, for the Android, because I've only small APK ones. And like, I've been downloading like applications where I can watch, you know, different TVs and like, you know, worldwide TVs and movie sites and stuff like that. And I come across one which was a paranormal channel. It's got quite a few different like paranormal videos on there, so I've been watching those as well. You know, it's got like live TV as well. So, but recently I've just been watching normal TV. I think it's reality. I think it is. That has actually got kindred spirits and ghost hunters, you know, where they're doing like the home investigations. But they want that like kind of late, early in the morning. But, you know, I've still been watching them because I can't get asleep properly because I have them bastards upstairs. So I'll stay up, watch them. And when I go to bed, I put earplugs in. I did get woken up early this morning because I could still hear the noise even with earplugs. But yeah, I've been staying up watching like more paranormal channels, trying to get, you know, back into it. Because that's how I started off in the first place, you know, like watching shitloads of videos, constant videos all the time, learning through, you know, different techniques on like the way people was able to like communicate and deal with like spirits and whatnot. You know, it's not that, you know, it's not one of those things that you're going to forget kind of thing. Hello, Rose. It's not one of those things that you're going to forget straight away kind of thing, you know, doing the paranormal. It's always going to be in your, you know, your back of mind, you know, kind of thing. And if you give up on it completely, you know, you're still going to know if you do come back and you want to do some more paranormal, you know how to do it, you know. It's not one of those kind of things that you easy to forget. You know, you can't wash it out of your brain, scrub your brain and like completely delete it, can you really? Your brain, in one way, your brain is like a hard drive. You know, your brain's always storing stuff, and it's going to be very difficult to remove it unless there's some kind of like technology that you can tap into your brain and, you know, completely delete certain aspects of your life. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I ain't really got many programs on here, to be honest with you. And I know with that ghost box, it's just going to be too noisy. So I don't think I'll put that one on tonight. And I have got like a slight headache anyway, so I don't really want to be putting that one on. So I'm just going to see. See, Ghost Tube is okay, but again, it's just like a random word kind of thing, you know. Shit. Come back. I don't even know it's going to work.
Start.
Start. Oh, I need to press record, do I, to record it? Right then. It's recording. Anyone here? Can you show yourself behind me? I ain't got much memory in this card. So if you are going to do it, you need to do it rather quickly. No, you can't take home my bushcraft, mate. I still go up there. I was up there the other day. Went up to get the memory card for me wildlife camp. And his wildlife camp, but his wildlife camp's buggered, so I've got to get him another one later. And I'm going up there in, what is it now?
Knock.
Knock. Knock then. Can you knock? What is it now? March. I'm going up there towards the end of the month. And then when we get the longer daytimes, I'm going up there quite a bit more often because I've got to do some repair work on the actual bushcraft itself. There's a lot of gaps I need filling in, so I'll probably get some more of that, what's it called, insulation, which I had up there once before and I used it all. So I'm going to go and get some of that insulation and take that up there and fill the gaps up. Then I might actually re-mud pack it as well. So there's a lot of work needs doing on it. So the thing is, I can't really do much milk detecting now because of my knee. It's buggered up. Got like little bone spores going on my kneecap, and that's what's causing all the pain. And might be later possibility I might have to have an X-ray on my knee. So that means I can't really do any real milk detecting at the time. So as I can't do milk detecting, I'm going to be doing more bushcrafting. Might go and do a bit of fishing later this year, maybe as well. Don't know yet. But I will be doing more bushcrafting later this year. And the thing is, he won't allow anyone else up there. I did ask him. So I asked if I can bring my son up there, and he said, well, no, not really. You know, like, he doesn't really like strangers up there. I said, come on, it's my fucking son, mate. You know, just my son. He goes, nah. He goes, you know, you was lucky enough to get permission, you know, as it was, because you seem like a nice guy. I said, well, my son's a nice guy. He goes, yeah, but, you know, I don't mind you being up here, because we've known each other for 3 years now anyway. But no, he goes, I can't know anyone else up here. He's been getting a lot of shit going on up there, actually. And I'll be honest with you, someone's been letting these ponies out, came down the fencing. He got a phone call from the old Bill not long ago saying that all these ponies were out. So they're going like round them up, and he found out someone had been cutting the fencing. That's why I picked up his other the wildlife cam, and when I bought it home, trying to cut the videos out, all the bloody videos are corrupted. So can't see what's been going on. So I need to get another one to take up there and put in a different area so we can like record one.
Behind you.
Who's behind me? So yeah, I've got to get another one for him and put it in a different location, because we think we know.
How do I use it?
How do I use it? Well, just talking to it. You're going to manifest, the camera will pick you up. It's recording. So like, you know, he thinks he knows who's doing it anyway. But we need the proof. So I said to him, like, well, let me take the camera home and try, you know, check the videos, see if there's anything on there we can go back on. Because all the memory cards filled up and it's tried to record itself and it corrupted the other files, there's only like 5 photos of the ponies which were captured. All the other photos and video files are completely fucking corrupted out. So that's a bit of a downer, really, to be honest with you. So and I have tried, you know, to like fix the files, but there's no way of fixing them. They're completely buggered, and you know the little camera's buggered as well. So I've got to get them another.
Funny.
Funny? Am I funny? I don't think I'm funny. So yeah, I'm going to get another one and take it up there. You know, I'm not catching much on my one at the moment, to be honest with you. But I don't want to be giving him my one, so I'm going to get another one for him, and we're going to like change the location, because I think what's happened is that someone might have tried to open that and poured water in it, because it had water in it, and it, you know, it was kind of like definitely covered from like, you know, the rain and everything, but there was water in it, and the battery component where the battery goes in, the metal circuit things is like rusted up, and that's what probably fucked up the video and everything. So what I told him, I said, look, you know, give it 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll order a new one for you, and we'll put it in a different location. Because if you think who you think it is, and now I'm thinking who it might have been, because what you're telling me, they can't know that camera was there in the first place. Now they can come back and probably like keep taking the camera out and destroying it, you know, all the time. But if we put it in a different place and not tell anyone, they're not going to find it, are they? So then, and I'll put a bigger memory card in as well, and come up every, you know, like month to take the memory card out and check the video files, and we can just go from there. Because we can't prove who it is at the moment without proof on video. And because those files are all fucking corrupted, there's no evidence on there. But we know that, you know, other people do go past there, like the other landowner. You know, he's not been around for quite a while, but there is another landowner who's been like not turning up. You know, my landowner has been like doing more work for the other one. Food. I've had my food. I'm going to turn this off. Let's turn it off. It's kind of like distracting me. So, out the two landowners I know, one of them hasn't been up there a lot because he had, a lot of personal things going on in his life, which I can't, tell you about. But my main landowner, he's been looking after the other landowners' ponies, feeding them, walking them, stuff like that, And we know it ain't him. But we're thinking it might be my landowner. It could possibly be one of his old helpers who no longer works with him anymore. Because it's rather strange that helper suddenly took their pony out and put it in a different field for no reason at all, kind of thing. And that person was causing a little bit of problem for my landowner. And he's thinking it might have been that person, but there's no proof. No, he don't think it's me because he's actually got cameras up there. He's got cameras of of all where the sheds are, for one. He's got another camera near the entrance. He's got one near the back entrance, and he's got another one which he hasn't told me about. So he's actually getting video footage, but we're thinking they've come in from a different direction, and we ain't got a camera facing that direction at the moment. Because I said to him before, I said when I come up here, does your camera send you an alert? He goes, yeah. No, I said is it sending you an alert when I'm here? He goes, yeah. Oh, okay. So because he's his Wi-Fi, he's got his set up on a streaming system, either through his phone or through the internet. I don't know, but it sends him alerts and it lets him know when people are up there, whether it being his wife, daughter, me or someone else. Because I think he's got about 4 or 5 cameras up there at the moment. And these ain't fucking cheap cameras either. These are fucking about £300 cameras each. So, he does get alerts, but for some reason, someone's getting onto his farm and they're not being captured on video. So they must know where the cameras are. Because he told me, the other day when I was up there, he goes, they know where my cameras are because they turned the fuckers off. And there's only 2 people who know where the cameras are, apart from my family. And I'm thinking, do you think it's that particular person? Oh, yeah, of course he fucking is. Because they only know where the cameras are. No one else knows where the cameras are. So that's why I need to get another camera, because then that way we'll have it kind of facing the whole area of where the sheds are, because he's got about 6 sheds all in a row, side by side, and someone's gone in them as well. And he said, someone's coming in somehow and turning off the cameras, unplugging them. I'm when it gets unplugged, it notifies him that the camera's gone down, and he'll either go straight up or he'll go up a bit later and then plug them back in. But the thing is, it's not recording the people who's gone up there turning them off, because he hasn't got the camera to do that one. So I said, well, maybe we'll get another camera. If I can't fix this one, I'll get you another one and we'll stick it on a different tree. And this time we'll have it facing, the actual, the sheds. So I said, yeah, we can do that. That'd be cool. Because when I went up there, the other goes, fucking hell, where you been? Because I haven't seen you for months. I said, yeah, no, I ain't been well. I've had problems with my knee. I've had doctor's appointments. I did that court jury thing. I've been so fucking busy lately. He goes, well, what are you doing? I said, not too good at the moment. I was going to go up earlier. I told him I was going to come up last week, but I just couldn't be bothered. Didn't feel, strong enough to bloody go out and travel anywhere. So I'm only lucky enough to come up here for a little while. And I only stayed up there about an hour and a half, and that was it. But we spoke to each other for a little bit. And went over to get my memory card for my wildlife cam. I did do a little video on the action cam I normally take with me, but I didn't upload it because it wasn't interesting. Didn't catch nothing on there. Didn't get nothing on the wildlife cam, apart from me, being up there a few times in the past. Changed the batteries over, changed the SIM card over, or the memory card. Went back and spoke to him. And that was it. No, I did say to him I will be coming up here a bit more often. And I said, the good thing is I won't be doing milk detecting because my knee's fucking buggered, but, I will still be coming up here. So what, you do your bushcraft? I said, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff I need to do on there. There's quite a bit of repair work on there. Water's still coming through the ceiling. So I need to figure out what's causing that. Probably might need to buy a couple more tarps. Probably might need to buy some more insulation. Might fill the gaps up. Do a bit more mud packing probably. And probably spend a night or two up here again. Now, I'll do a night, if I do a night over there, I'll probably might do a little ghost hunt like I did last time, maybe. And that's it, really. But I did tell him I won't be up there, for another 2 or 3 weeks anyway. I ain't going to be able to repair the shelter straight away, I've got until I've got enough money. If I buy that other camera, it's going to take me a while to get some more money, back together again, so I can buy the insulation and some more tarps. I'm surprised no one's been up there and fucking broke into it, actually. Still padlocked up. I had a problem unlocking one of the bloody padlocks the other day. I was going to have to get at me. I thought I'd have to get my WD-40 out and spray the bloody lock and jiggle the lock a little bit, but luckily enough, it eventually did come undone. No, I didn't even make a coffee up or anything. I just went up there, got my memory card, changed the batteries over on the wildlife cam, put a different memory card in there, turned it all on, made sure it's working. Then I kind of just grabbed my backpack and locked up and went and spoke to one for a while. Then I came home. Then a couple of days later, I tried looking on a memory card from his wildlife cam, and it just don't want to work. So all the files are corrupted. I tried downloading programs where it says it will fix corrupted files, but it don't. You get a trial one which it says put the file in and it'll at least repair part of the file as a trial period. And if it did repair it, then and you want the full file, you got to pay for the full price of the application, which is about 30 or quid, kind of thing. But it didn't even it didn't even repair part of the file. And I downloaded 6 programs to see if it would actually kind of repair any of the files, even part of the file, but no. So, I even tried putting it on my TV, actually, seeing the TV would read it, but nothing. So those files are completely buggered. It's a shame because there might have been evidence on that as well. I think Ron's going to be a bit pissed off about it. But, he said he said to me, I said, look, have you ever changed batteries on it? He goes, yeah, I think I changed them once. Well, when I bought the camera home and opened it up, it's the same batteries that have been in there for fucking 2 years, kind of thing. So he hadn't changed the batteries out. He hadn't changed the memory card. All the memory card was completely filled up. And I think what's corrupted it is it's trying to record over, old files, and it's not deleting the old files, and it's just like fucking them all up, kind of thing. And I can't remember what I've done memory card now. And then well, right, I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to go and see if there's any programs I watch on TV. I'm not sure what time what's the name's on tonight. Vicky's on tonight. Kindred Spirits and Ghost Adventures. What I do, the house calls. So that's on tonight as well. I need to get some medication as well. I've got a banging headache. But I probably might do another live stream late in the week. I might do an overnight one, just a camera facing the mirror. I don't know yet. So it feels. Right, catch you later. Bye for now.